Jack the Giant Slayer certainly has its moments. Keyword, moments. Underline that shit. Moments that can be counted on one hand. But how was the overall film? It's surprisingly quite dull. I could not believe how bored I was. Like, overwhelmingly bored. Let's start off with Jack. Jack, not an interesting fella. Nicholas Hoult does a good job of what he has to work with, but the character is very much underwritten. There's really not a whole lot given to us to root for the guy, or necessarily feel like we're on the journey with him. And why the fuck is this movie called Jack the Giant Slayer? Jack gets, in total, spoiler alert, 2 whole kills. Both times with dumb luck. There's a romantic story here between Jack and the princess. That feels like the writers put it there because they needed some type of romantic story. But even that is not that interesting. Even McGregor's in this film. He brings charm when he's on screen. He's almost like winking at the camera. But his charm is certainly not enough to save this movie. Enough about the actors. Let's talk about the film itself. This movie is very uneven. It shifts back and forth between being a silly kids movie and then being way too mature for little kids. It takes forever to get to the giants. They climb a fucking beanstalk for what feels like forever. And then they get to the land of the giants. In the sky. Which sounds like it would be interesting, but it's not. It's just a vacant forest that has a random trap set up for humans. Then when we finally get to the giants, guess what? It's not that interesting. It's not a rewarding payoff. All the giants are practically the same. Just a bunch of tall retards with no real way to discern the characters. The worst part of this is before we even get to the giants, there's all this mythical fantasy talk about whether the giants are legend or not. Then the humans finally encounter a giant after all the years of hearing about them, and guess how they are? Pretty fucking cool about it. Imagine if Jesus Christ came back to Earth, descending from the clouds above with chariots of fire in the sky. And everyone was like, oh. What's up, Jesus? This film is predictable, very unoriginal, has underwritten characters, uneven tonal shifts. Oh wait, no, I just remember the best part. There's a moment before the finale where you're sure this movie is going to end. 2 thoughts go through your mind. One is that it? Not really a payoff. The other one is this: thank God this fucking movie's over. Now the finale is actually the best part of the movie. The thrills that are teased in the finale is what this movie should have been in total. But when the finale is finally over, it's like, what a shitty way to end that finale. There's too much to say about why this film did not work. So all I can really tell you is this: Jack the Giant Slayer got it wrong. Alright guys, you can go ahead and tell me your points below, and if you liked the video, go ahead and like the video. And if you want to see more upcoming reviews, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see an extended review of Jack the Giant Slayer that I do with my buddy Jerry, go ahead and check out our show Reasons to See.